At shooting guard, Patrick Bennett. At power forward, Jarrett Benjamin. At the other guard position, D'Angelo Russell. At the other forward position, Anthony Edwards. At center, Carl Anthony Towns. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Let's hear it for the starting five of your Memphis Grizzlies. At coach, 6'7", number 24, Dylan Brooks. Man in the middle, standing 6'11", number 4, Steven Adams. High court, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. High court, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bain. High court, 6'3", number 12, John Moran. The head coach for the Memphis Grizzlies is Taylor Griffin. One more time, let's hear it to your Memphis.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round one action from the West here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, after growing up in a small town in South Carolina, Ja Morant right at home here in Memphis, and he brought his family with him. He said, "We're out by ourselves, not too many people around, like back at home. My parents still cook. It's the same thing, just the house is bigger. Must be nice."
That's a beautiful thing, Allie. Good report there. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Carl Anthony Towns. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Beverly in at the 2. And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bain is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. You look at Memphis, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant into the lane, and he buries his first look.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Back to Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Jackson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Jarrett Benjamin. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Bain. Pass to Adams. here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Now Beverly. A minute 58 left in the first. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, Patrick Beverly puts in the time to become a legit threat from range.
And when you cut through everything else, Doris, at the end of the day, Beverly is a solid defender.
I'd say even more than that. He is tenacious. He puts tremendous pressure on ball handlers. He is competitively tough. He will talk a little trash. No space, no rest, no room for error if you're looking opposite Patrick Beverly.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the basket by Memphis. And Russell, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Pass to Bain. Here's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Moran against Russell. Towns on a screen. Russell to pass to Towns. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. And the shot goes down.
Well, if you're going to concede anything, I guess you'd prefer Towns get to the mid-range, but boy, he is so consistent.
Adams, the pass to Moran. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Brooks against Russell. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender, he talked about where he can make the most impact.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So for Minnesota right now, Russell the 1, Beasley the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Well, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. Beasley against Melton. Reed, a screen on Melton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, it happened very quickly, but Malik Beasley has shown he can be a deadly scorer in the NBA. The man is a walking bucket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. You know what, Beasley, he can attack in several ways on offense, Doris.
That's exactly right. He's too quick for so many perimeter defenders. And if you go small on him, he can bully you in the post. He's a tough matchup, and he knows it.
Beasley hits them both. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Anderson. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Reed a screen on Melton. Beasley for three. Counted from distance. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get back for your Grizzlies.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Reed. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Beverly in for Russell. Memphis trailing here. 1:07 left in the first half. Here's Jackson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Beverly, the pass to Towns. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Beverly against Moran. Jackson with a screen on Beverly. Pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Jackson's got 6.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Now here's Beverly. Here's the teardrop. Here's Towns. Again, the Timberwolves score.
It's incredible. I mean, it changes the dynamic of your offense when you have bigs who can shoot the ball.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Picked his pocket. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And that concludes the first half. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 9. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course, they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. Momentum up for grabs for this game 1 in the series. What's going through the mind of the players right now?
You want to come out and play your game every single possession. I know that's cliche, but you got to do it. Establish the flow. You know, let the people know how you want the rest of the series to go. Get it, flow, go.
Nice.
Love being on this show.
Nice, nice. Game one, you've always got to make some adjustments. It's kind of like a boxing match. That first round, you're not just coming out throwing haymakers.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Oh, it's been quite a game for Malik Beasley.
He was playing with fierce energy in the first half. Not what we expect from him, but no one's complaining.
You know, you're right. He tends to be more of a support guy. It's nice to see him take on that level of responsibility.
Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. So it's Minnesota now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Edwards got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Got a piece of it. And look at that. Oh, my goodness. Cocked it back and fired it home. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Grizzlies shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Pass to Bane. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Jackson. Vanderbilt with the block. Outside Russell. Vanderbilt with a screen. And another 3 for Minnesota.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Here's Vanderbilt. Beverly with it. Hounded by Morant. Towns on a screen. Here's Russell. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. A line change here for Memphis. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Okogie's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Beasley has subbed in for Beverly. Now here's Melton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Beasley. Finished off the break. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Williams. 4-3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Jones up top. Clark left side. Shoots over Reed. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Minnesota out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the chart. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. On the court for the Timberwolves. Filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Here's Bane. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now Beverly. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Here's Bane. Beverly defending. Here's Brooks. Driving inside, and the shot goes.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Vanderbilt. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Anderson. Buries it down low.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Beverly. Towns with the ball. Back to Beverly. Stolen by Jackson.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster game one win for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry the same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for D'Angelo Russell.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Now here's Adams. Pass to Conchar. And that one drops for him.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Left side Anderson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Kyle Anderson. One shot.
Now here's Russell. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.